Then it's like this our property 很难卖出去了，很难卖了。
Actually, true. Singapore properties with big balcony,
yeah, so I rejected that house lah.
Yeah.
Then 2 months later sold already what? Oh. 哪里很难买？明明很容易卖哦。Correct or not?
Yeah.
No, but I tell you, every time I drive past that place 啊，我心痛哎 ，seriously。
欢迎大家来到我们这集的 Let's Get Real 讲真的 and of course you know this episode specifically is for us to interview celebrities and also influential people to talk to them about their real estate journey and also about their life, right?
And today we have two very, very special guests. They are very special because we kind of grew up together lah, they and me. You know, they became famous because of a movie, and then one of them started their career in Malaysia, and the other one just continued his career in Singapore. None other than Maxi and Jasper. Okay, guys, introduce yourself.
Hi, I'm Maxi. Been acting for over a decade, and currently I do like a Thai eatery. Just opened our third outlet, and on the side I also do what I call advanced life planning. Actually, 也是 property.
Property, my property. 也是 my property.
What is advanced life plan?
就是改是你的家咯，你 future 的家咯。
What do you mean?
就是 where you house the urns.
Property.
What I say is like property because you can buy it like a BTO. You can transfer to a family. You can resell it.
It's exactly like property.
As long as you don't use it first, you can still resell.
But you use already, use cannot resell meh?
How to resell?
Sell.
No, okay, so but like, is it like freehold? Like freehold one?
One of the longest lease in the market. And there's also a collaboration temple. That one is also with my company one. That one is freehold.
Wow.
So it depends what you need lah.
Right. Okay. But actually, if I were to buy, I think I buy leasehold lah, cheaper. Anyway, I also won't even know I die already, what, right?
Like 你是 Christian, then there are also Christian one also.
Oh, there are Christian one
because
also.
Because it's a non-religion exclusive columbarium. So Buddhist, Taoist,
so all
free thinker.
Stay together one lah.
Not stay together, it's different rooms.
Okay. But all under the same building
All under the same building.
So what made you get into that trade?
I think actually it's a very meaningful job. And I remember, last time when we had a conversation, I think actors on the side, maybe they either do financial planning, property. I realized, hey, this is also another type of property. And not a lot of people do it. So I see, wow, actually can explore. That's how I got into it.
Was there any heartbreaking moments that you had when, you talk to some of the loved ones who maybe have someone who passed on?
This is a separate topic, but I got friends that passed on recently. So sometimes I felt that because a lot of people so believe in 生老病死嘛, sometimes all these people, they are so young, younger than me, they pass on already, 都没有老到. And I felt like somehow I missed the opportunity to share with them about this. So if you pre-plan already, then when things happen, it's less stress on the family lah. So pre-planning is very important. I also pre-plan funerals.
For those people with already terminal illness or people who already know that there's left a few years left, is it?
Not necessarily.
No, some people healthy also can plan before.
Because you pre-plan now, you get to pay by installments.
Cheaper lah.
It's cheaper. And things, 每年都起价嘛, inflation all this. So if you buy at this price,
I mean, you lock it in.
And you can use it for yourself or transfer to a family member.
Right.
You only 算用到 when you activate it.
What is that company called?
Nirvana.
Okay, interesting. Then what about your Thai bistro business? Like you have 3 now.
We call it Let's Skin, which is basically Let's Eat.
Wow, very similar to Let's Get Real.
Let's Eat.
But 3 outlets means definitely doing well.
Doing good.
Later we can talk a little bit more about the rental play also.
Sure, man.
Sure, amazing. What about you, Jasper? 红到不可以红了，在 Malaysia. I think a lot of people are watching the 咕咕叫的 video. 咕咕叫，讲错，拍姐，咕咕叫，I think
咕咕叫 and 咕咕叫 is a bit different. Quite different.
咕咕叫
Sorry, 咕咕叫. Yes.
So hi, I'm Jasper. So I'm an actor. Then now also sort of like a full-time content creator in a way.
Are you dabbling into any business, or is your content creation that part your business really?
I think content creation, my part will be my business.
Wow.
So I think venturing into that was sort of quite interesting surprise. I'm a non-believer for social media.
Oh, really?
That's interesting.
No way.
I
Last time you don't like social media.
Last time I don't like social media. Hello, since when I was doing acting, I keep posting.
Actually, yeah, that's true. We grew up in a generation that we are not very like, savvy in social media.
And I was very rejectful of that because I was thinking, wow, I see all these people on social media 24/7. They have to like docu their life and all these things, and then with GoPro and all. And you know, because as an actor, we were so used to having a very big production, having proper script, proper director to tell us what to do, having a GoPro and then sort of like a not so high production value. Then to me, it was like. You know what I mean?
Yeah. But obviously, like above, like almost like a lower standard, right? Because they're so used to doing movies.
So I was very rejectful of social media.
Yeah.
And then it was just so happened that I chanced upon it, and then just so happened that the Bao Yaku character, you know,
so good.
boom, went viral. 爆，变爆. So then I sort of opened my mind a little bit about this social media thingy. Then after that I realized, wow, it's a completely different dimension, completely different ball game to do it.
Actually 真的，你看你每次拍这么多电影，我没说哇，拍完这个季就要爆了，我要爆，但你一直没有爆，你自己乱去拍一大堆爆牙裤，真的爆了，笑嘞，
爆真的是爆了
拍这么多戏都不爆，不红，没有爆牙裤不爆，
你也是不红，连你去拍那个
会酸嘛，不能拍这样多电影，
拍那个 Joshua 的 wedding 爆也是。So I think we've been doing all the wrong stuff, bro.
I think social media is unpredictable.
See, he's doing social media now.
Social media.
He's doing social media content.
Actually, I don't do a lot of social media content.
This is social media content.
This is real estate content, about my own life. Not so much lah.
Yeah, but I think this is why we are doing a lot of different contents. Like you are coming out with this, is to expose people with different mindset.
True.
And things like people like they don't believe in real estate. You know, they're like no. But you look at us. Like I also don't believe in social media. No. Only when the whole open the Red Sea.
Correct.
They were like, wow, this is it.
Actually, that means you didn't expect Bao Yaku to be so big also.
So after it went viral, I actually talked to the team. They say, hey, come back and do more.
This is Malaysian team or Singapore team?
Malaysia team.
Malaysia team.
They say, hey, come back and do more. That was before COVID.
Yeah.
So I was like, no, I don't want.
I
said, I don't want because 我有一种 there's a 得失心. You know, when your views, the first video that you came out went to 1 mil. You will be scared that the second video is like 10K. Then you'll be like, okay, died. 我只红一次这样. So I would rather keep it like
like a legacy.
Legacy.
做到了就做到了.
You only do one video and that one mil. That was my mentality then. I was pretty stubborn about it. After a while, I was like, okay, chill, relax. 看开一点, right? It fluctuates, so it's 平常的东西. So now I'm like more chill when I do it. Like okay, 爆, okay, good. Oh, doesn't hit, fuck you.
That's true. Yeah,
他的 video actually 全部都蛮爆的。
有没有爆的咩？有没有爆的咩 video？ 有咩？
你没有看过就是没有爆啊！不爆你也不懂吗？因为你没有看过吗？爆了你才懂吗
So how did the character 咕咕叫 came about?
Okay, so it's a very different story from how Bao Yaku came about. So it's only recently, right? The reason was because it was also a 无心插柳 thing. It's also because I have a project in Thailand. 男儿王二. So I will be away for a month. And then I was like, whoa, shit, I don't have content for a month.
Right.
Then I was like, how? I cannot come up with content because you know my Bao Yaku content usually is like a 5 to 10 minutes sort of thing. You have to write script. You have to like there's really a lot of things. We can shoot like one day for one video.
Right.
So then me and my team was discussing. I was like, okay, how about we come up with some short content? So one day I can finish like maybe 10-20 videos. Then it can last me at least 懂局啊. Okay. We are not thinking like wow, it will go viral. We are just thinking like at least 他懂到我拍完我的男儿王回来 then we continue.
Correct.
And also because my Bao Yaku, I was a bit like on my bottleneck already, 瓶颈. So I don't know what to do about it. So when I was in Thailand, we launched the first video and then you go boom. Then now people know me more like a 咕咕叫 than Bao Yaku. And people know Bao Yaku more than they know Jasper like. So
that's true.
not middle finger.
Can use. So now that you become so big in Malaysia, right? Has it ever crossed your mind that you want to settle down there, in like Malaysia?
Recently, I'm actually exploring the residence pass.
Or residence pass, because you're there a lot.
I'm there quite
a lot, right?
Quite frequent.
Oh.
Like 1 week, probably about 3-4 days.
Wow, that's a
At
lot.
least
Eh?
majority of
Yeah.
the
Yeah.
time.
So I'm also thinking of getting property there. So I
Yeah.
just got a property here.
You're Singaporean,
I'm Singaporean.
but you can buy there? Actually, I'm not sure about the Malaysian
That's how
regulations.
the residence pass in Malaysia works.
Yeah.
Or the second home.
Right.
That's how they work. But you have to buy like a minimum of 1
1 M,
mil,
is it?
1
1 M.
above.
ringgit,
Ringgit.
property.
Right.
Something like that. These few years I'm also looking into property.
Yeah.
I was like a noob.
Yeah.
What is property? I don't know. 我以前一直会觉得 I'm going to stay in my Yishun house with my parents until they like no more already. Then the house is mine. that's how I perceive property.
Yeah, actually, our generation, a lot of us think like that also.
Yeah.
Because properties are very expensive now, right?
Yes.
It's not like last time where you can get like HDBs for 100k maybe.
Yeah, last time, very long time, $6,000 can get.
Yeah, correct. Oh, now it's insane, man.
That's crazy.
Now property prices are insane.
Actually, I remember we were shooting maybe 10 years ago, 我跟你
Yeah.
maybe with Noah, and we were in like this private housing estate. 然后我们去看这些家，哇，很美嘞。
Which one, yeah?
East side 的 maybe Opera Estate that area.
Yeah.
然后我们就看，哇，这一家很美。然后我就问你，哎，哇，你觉得我们拍戏买得起这种吗？
Yeah.
我说可以的，bro。
所以讲
你讲可以的，可是 on the side 啊，我们要做 property 也是，然后我们要买很多 stock， 买了又卖，买了又卖，然后我们可以买这些。
I really said that.
拍戏的
I
钱
really don't remember saying that.
拍戏
But damn it, 10 years ago I got wisdom, man.
买那个拍戏
I believe
去
you.
invest，然后去做 property，然后真的你真的 10 years later
Oh my god, I really don't remember saying that.
Yeah,
But yeah,
you did,
crazy, man.
You did, you said that.
Yeah. But 拍戏 alone, eh?
Maybe you can rent a room. You can rent a room definitely. Yeah. Maybe that room also got 2 or 3 more other people. You can co-rent it. Maybe more feasible lah. But if you want to buy a property like Opera Estate, I think 投胎比较快。
笑 This damn funny, crazy guy.
It's true,
It's true, it's true.
You think I laugh? I'm crying inside, you know. I'm swallowing my tears.
It's true, it's true, it's true.
It's true, it's
I don't
true.
deny that, I don't
It's
deny
true.
that. Yeah.
It's expensive,
yeah,
very
yeah.
expensive.
Hey guys, if you're still watching this video, thank you so much for staying with us. If you like our content that we're putting out for you, please remember to share it with your friends because you know we're not getting endorsed or there are no sponsors for our video.
That's right. And you know one thing, we'll truly appreciate you if you can press the subscribe button because we can see a percentage of our viewers are not subscribed to our channel. So please press the subscribe button.
Yep.
Secondly, give us a like. Third, add in the comment section down below what questions you want to be asked and most importantly, what guests you want to see.
Yes, and if you have any questions for
Yeah.
us, please remember to scan the QR code here.
That's right.
Click the link down below and our investment team will get in touch with you.
That's right. We promise you we're going to look through every single comment and we may even bring Bill Gates, Steve
right.
Jobs, Tim Cook.
That's right.
That's right in the video.
Back to the video.
Yes, back to the video. Any exciting new milestones that's coming up in the next year or next 2 years?
Oh, yourself, you got a new movie coming up, Nanawang 2.
Now 1, 2 coming up.
When is it?
I'm not sure. Most likely it's next year, 2024. And then I just had a CNY movie also. But that will be in Malaysia, that film.
Okay.
Yeah, it's called Long 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 Long.
No.
Yeah.
What? Long, long,
五条
long,
龙
long, long.
龙龙龙龙龙
Oh.
yeah
龙年嘛，龙年，
龙年嘛
yeah.
yeah
Oh,
so
yeah.
in terms of acting wise then that will be some exciting thing coming up for movies lah then most likely for mine will be content creation. This year is the only year that I sort of more full time doing social media. Yeah, previously it's like, 哎呀有 idea 我才做， 哎呀想做我才做。
Yeah.
Now it's like 不想做我还是要做。So now this become like a business sort of thing.
Right, right.
Yeah.
So actually 那个 King Kong 是你开的啦，现在。
I'm the king, there's a Kong.
Or is it there's actually you got your own company?
And now I have my own company for social media.
叫什么？
Yagut.
Yeah,
Oh, yeah,
Oh,
good,
Yagut.
yeah.
Yagut, yeah. So I think it's quite interesting.
But it's called Yagut lah. Why
Yeah,
Yagut? Why
Oh,
Yagut?
Yagut.
Yagut lah.
Oh, yeah.
So I think nowadays the social media content is what people want. Yeah, but it keep changing. The algorithm keep changing.
Yeah, correct.
It's just a real estate that keep changing here. The game ball game keep
government
changing.
next year change law, change
Yeah,
regulations,
so like we have to be on the ball every day.
yeah.
So you never know what's gonna happen.
Yeah.
It's not like my father generation.
Yeah.
Things are very stable.
Yeah, you do something you can do for 10 years, same formula,
Yeah.
and it works for the next 10 years. You
This
know?
formula most likely can last you maybe 3 months.
Yeah.
then
No, but that's where all
Change
the
already,
correct.
adapt already.
But that's where all the money is, social media, right?
Agree. What about you, Maxi? Like, what's any exciting thing? 1 year or 2 years?
Well, I think in the short term is probably focus on my food side, Thai restaurants, and looking forward to open more outlets.
How many outlets is your dream?
Honestly, I got some friends who share their business ideas, and it can get really crazy. Some of them can open 2 to 3 outlets every month. Wow. And that's how they do it.
They expand so fast, that kind of.
So you gotta bear in mind, if you're gonna do that much, gotta think about manpower. And I think in the short term also doing a central kitchen with my friends. So with that, with a central kitchen, it's easier to manufacture food.
You don't have a central kitchen now?
We don't have.
Oh.
So everything is cooked on the spot.
I see.
With a central kitchen, it's easier to facilitate the opening of more outlets.
Yeah.
When it comes to F&B, right, how important is rental? I just wonder, based on your success formula, right, is rental very important?
What is the most important
factor?
Okay, I would say that don't be tempted by cheap rent. Yeah. Because cheap rent doesn't mean they got good footfall.
Yes.
So it's always good to negotiate with your landlord because when opening your eatery, maybe you can lower the rent and you take a GTO or C. So you gotta do your calculations and weigh your options. So don't be tempted by cheap rent. If you can also cheap the rent, but 那边没有人.
So to you, when it comes to F&B, footfall is way more important than cheaper rent, right?
Correct.
Which is true lah. So one of our clients is the 1855 wine confectionery boss, right? I still remember one day he was trying to buy this particular shop house, wanting to open a F&B outlet. He sat at the corner coffee shop to count how many people coming in. He tell me cheap rent 不重要，最重要是你的 footfall. 如果 rent cheap 是有问题的。So absolutely. So growing up, how are your parents' real estate journey? Like before we go into yours, how do they perceive real estate? Do they stay one forever, or they flip, or they invest?
Wow, I think my parents are quite simple people. So I remember I was staying in a 4-room flat. Then eventually we moved to a 5-room flat. And that's it.
I see.
Yeah.
Do you hear them talking? Do you hear them talking about real estate when you're growing up? 好像很贵啦 or like 不用紧，我们找一个家慢慢住就 OK 了。
没有嘞，没有什么听他们知道。这种他们 at least they upgraded for 4 to 5 room.
I see. Okay, which is nice for the whole family to stay together, right?
So at least like me and my sister, we got our own individual rooms.
Absolutely.
Instead of like sharing.
Absolutely. Yeah. That's right. What about you, Jasper? Like, how is your parents like when growing up? Like, how do they buy property or how do they?
I think generally my parents are also very conservative. So like we have a property in KL. That's when 我生出来我就住在那边的嘛。It's still there. Right, we never move, never reno. Right.
For since you are born.
Since I'm born, the property is still there.
Still like that.
Then we migrated to Singapore when I'm 4 years old. Then I think we didn't get to buy the property because I think we were only PR or the financial wasn't that stable. So I remember we were renting 2 or 3 different house. Like we moved.
You keep shifting after 2 years. 2 years
moved
shift.
like 2-3 years, 2-3 years. It was only until most likely it's like in my mid-primary school that we decided to buy one, which is in Yishun. It's a mansionette. Then it was all the way until now.
Wow.
Many years already. So I was. But then in between, like my dad we will get one property in JB, but that's about it. So it's very different journey as compared to others whereby they know how to flip. It was not in my knowledge that
you can do that to make money, right?
Flip to make money, because my parents just buy and stay there. That's it, But it was only until recent years where I got to know a few friends that's doing property and all this. Then I got to know, actually 有这样子的东西的。So then only like 2 years ago, I started to get my first property.
Congrats.
So that's how my property journey started.
I think 2 years later you'll be very happy that you bought this property.
Really?
You always look
went up.
Correct.
But I think my mom in between were like, 换一个屋子啦，有一个 property. But my dad is very conservative guy. But when I'm searching for the property, the one that I'm living now, I think my dad is very wise. He has a certain quality and box to tick before we get a certain property. So I learned quite a fair bit from him.
So personally, 你们两个对吗? What is like your own perspective of real estate? Is there like a journey that you map out for yourself? 好像 some people say they own multiple, some people is like, okay, 不用紧，我 own 一个，我住 forever 就 OK 了。What is your own perspective?
To be honest 我觉得我真的是一个 会 own 一个 and stay there forever.
Yes.
Pretty simple. But you know, as you start to age, you get more knowledge, right? You realize that is actually not very good.
Not the wisest option
Not
lah,
the wisest option.
Yeah.
And currently my home, I did it up very nicely. So you tell me to leave it like to 卖掉啊，
Yeah.
心痛，
舍不得。
对，我有个 sentimental value.
对对对
But I think the best progression right now, I wouldn't say I'm the most savvy.
Yeah.
真的就是要 flip 哦。
Yeah.
是对你好的，所以可能就卖掉这个 eventually when 它DOP is that the right term?
Yes.
MOP.
MOP. Yes.
Then 你就去 upgrade 去 condo 咯 and see what other options are there and 可能就找你哦。
是
Yeah, so it's good that you have friends 做不同的东西。
Yeah.
对
可能you got a very trusted friend 做保险 then you
是
now that you're in property 我一定是找你。
对对
Yeah.
That's nice. What's your dream home? Maybe before you go, what's your dream home?
My dream home maybe somewhere with a sea view 我觉得会很好。
OK，跟 Jasper 做
Jasper 的
neighbor。
neighbor.
No, my one is my neighbor got sea view. my back facing the sea.
不是看卡巴啦，看卡巴。Really?
Yeah, my neighbors look at the sea.
Okay.
My one
okay.
cannot see.
I see. Yeah, but my current home, I got a river view. So I think that is also quite nice. Very
Singapore
pleasant.
got river one meh?
那个 Sengkang 的 river
那个 river 对
The big longkang.
It's also not 龙岗这是 river 来的。
Oh, okay.
That's what they call it, right? River
Yeah, they're
view.
gonna do a ABC, a rejuvenation lah, to clean it up lah. But it looks beautiful, very serene.
Yeah.
see.
Hey, nice. So a sea view property lah. That's your end goal.
Or maybe like a forested view. Somewhere
Nice,
peaceful.
serene and peaceful.
Like
Correct.
landed
Doesn't have to be.
doesn't have to be. That means
Yeah.
if high rise also okay lah.
High rise also
Yeah.
okay. Yeah. Because 我觉得如果住 landed 人这样很多 pest
是
那
that's
种
a big
cockroach
concern.
rats 这些啊，
Yeah.
一定有啊
蛇也是有，monitor 也是有爬过去，
对对对，一定有啊。
我们要去他家找 party 也容易吗？Climb over 这样，knock the door。
Oh, you very scared of lizards also.
freaking 怕 lizard. 我的家 has no lizards one. I really did all I can keep it clean. Yeah, put traps 这些。I 就只看过一次而已。Yeah. Really not a fan of pests.
Lizards 啊。
Yeah.
Jasper, what about you? What's your dream home?
Actually, when I was looking for my first property,
Yeah.
I'm actually looking at my dream home. 我已经在想说，
在找 dream home 了。
因为跟他一样的，我没有那个 knowledge of a home can flip.
是
So the one that I was like, oh, I need to get a house.
是
Oh, what's my dream home? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That's 我的想法就是 my dream home.
Yes.
So when I was looking through it, my dream home very specific one.
是
Okay, first it has to be very 宽大.
I see.
Like at least the
Expensive
view lah
view.
has to be like very airy.
Yeah.
They know, right?
Yeah.
I don't like aircon.
Yeah.
I like 窗口很多。
Oh, yeah.
Then 有风可以进来的。
哦
And then I wanted to give myself a private pool, which is you know those
在那边震的。
在那边震啊。Then you know I like to 开 party. Right? I'm a very sociable
Social person,
person.
yeah. Social person, yeah.
I always like to chill my friends here.
Pool
yeah.
party lah.
Pool party now go to pool party already.
Wow, okay,
Not
okay,
bathtub, pool party. So I was imagining, so I was looking through the property guru,
Yeah.
right? Then 它有一个 options 的 like you have balcony, a pool,
Yeah.
like you can describe one, click. Wow, damn expensive. But I managed to find some that is like within below around 1.5 to 1.2 sort of range. Like 它在 Robinson 那边也有的 but it's sort of very small.
Yeah.
But if you're talking about my dream place,
Yeah.
definitely might not need to be a landed,
Yeah.
right? But best sort of like a penthouse,
Yeah.
then 2层楼，很 specific 啊，
对对对
最好是可以旁边有pool 的
Yeah.
but 是自己的啊，不是 share 的 so I can have pool party with my friends 啊 So to be fair, I actually view quite a few property with this type of
Quality.
quality
Yeah, with pool and everything.
And the third property that I view, I tilt already. I was like, yes,
This is the
this
one.
is the property I want. And within my price range, you know,
yeah.
I think they are selling 1.5 side by side, 1.6, 1.5. Then I was like, yes, got pool. Wow, they put them big, you know, like from here to there, you know. Then 它旁边就是 master bedroom.
Yeah.
然后它楼下又有2个 balcony. At Juche. I can say, I cannot say. Later you all snatch from me. Then my father 不要。
为什么呢？为什么？
Okay, so my father most likely will have a better real estate knowledge than me.
Yeah, yes,
Right?
yeah.
His anger is why you want to get like your dream home. 你怕以后没有的好拿你的 dream home 咩
Yes.
You need to get a property that has investment value.
Right.
Yeah. And then you
That's
need to
very
get a
wise,
property whereby the area is good.
Yeah.
它有 investment
增值空间
增值的空间，然后容易脱手。
是。
And 好风水, he's very pantang, so yeah, must have 好风水. So pool one will be a little bit difficult lah, because usually the 风水 will be like that one. So 他的 angle and my angle is very different. My angle is wow, it hits tick all my boxes, can. But his angle will be like 有没有增值空间 and all these things 咯。
其实很 common， 现在很多我们的 age 的都是这样的，就是要买一个 dream home 直接的。
Yeah, and just stay.
Just stay, renovate, stay. But then 那个孩子出来了哈，一到 primary school 了哈，还是那个孩子长大有多一个跑出来哈，他们就没办法要换。Then at the time 脱手就可能有点难。Yeah, that's the thing.
And also because like at this type of property whereby it's very niche.
Yeah.
It's very like 个人的。
Yes.
Not every family will want a pool.
Correct.
And I wanted balcony. Not one, balcony and pool. Then my father was like, do you know like not everybody is like you?
Yeah.
Not everybody, 100 people, 99% of the people will not want a balcony and a pool.
Yeah.
How are you going to sell it in the future?
Yeah.
I was like, huh? I thought everybody wants a balcony and pool.
Yeah, I would want a balcony pool.
I'm also a balcony and pool kind of person.
Yeah. So he rejected. So he like totally 摇头 for that property.
Yeah.
Then it's like this our property 很难卖出去的，很难卖的。
Actually, it's true. Singapore properties with big balcony.
Yeah, so I rejected that house lah.
Yeah.
Then 2 months later sold already what? Oh. 哪里很难买？明明很容易卖哦。Correct or not?
Yeah.
No, but I tell you, every time I drive past that place 我心痛seriously.
But this current one that you're living in, okay lah.
OK 啦
balcony but 没有 pool.
有没有？那 balcony 不会大啦，这个。
OK 咯。那啦，son like that 啦，the sofa area 啦，OK 啦，OK 啦。哎呀 ，can 啦 can。
有pool，他的pool很大，在楼下。
Yeah, the pool 很大，but 楼下。No, I mean this is what I meant by once I get to learn, like I also talk to his friend, like one of his partner, Christian. That's when I learn. Like your first property might not be your dream home.
Yes.
Your first property can be something that is very investment targeted.
Yes.
And then maybe at age of 40 or 50, then you start to find a dream home. Then when I was like, 怎么我没有想过这样子的东西的？
而且没有人讲过这种东西，我是没有想过。
因为我在想，我应该也没有再多的钱再去买多一间家了。Right， 我应该也只有这笔钱买这个家。新加坡的价有多贵？对不对？So when I buy, then I'm most likely going to stay there 嘛。我觉得这个是一个 perception， 这个一个思维 is a mindset.
Yes.
Not everybody is that savvy about real estate.
Yes.
Not everybody need to be that savvy. Like my parents or your parents, to them is 买一个家 住
就
安心安全就好了。
But 可能现在的年轻人，他们可能有多一点 knowledge。
对
哦，我要 flip 来 flip 去。I have a friend that also work with your partner.
Yes.
I intro. She does that.
Yes.
Flip 哇300千，那我想哇，你住个3年5年，他 MOP 啊，就是5年住完了
5年 MOP 4年对
啊，在碰
对 BTO 来的啦
something Sengkang don't know 啦，where Serangoon don't know where 啦。Then she flip， 哇，300多千呢，哇，300我都没有挣这样多。
是 it's true。
Then I was like, wow, actually that profit is quite luring. Like, oh, actually you're right.
It's true.
Find some property that has investment 的空间 value. Yeah.
我们3年前有一个顾客哈 ，very interesting， 他们是差不多35、36岁 ，so both of them were staying in a Punggol BTO. Interestingly, they said, wow, should I go into real estate investment? So of course we said, okay, we try this with you, right? 3年后哈，他们的2间 property， 他们买1人1间啊，each one 赚500多千呢，所以他们赚了1 million， 他们3年赚了1 million， 还没有做，因为还没有 DOB 嘛，因为 there's not full mortgage， 现在在想买一个 landed 的。They never imagine they can stay in landed at 40. They thought it's about 60.
3年了，
对
，3年你拍戏3年赚多少？
我现在一个 condo 都买不起了。
人家3年
是
500千呢，
是 because that's using other people's money。所以你不用做，就是继续住，but use other people's，but must choose properly 啦。新加坡很多房地产现在不可以 invest 的 ，because the price is quite high。 Yeah, it's a bit unaffordable, so must choose correctly. Yeah, that's how they make money.
Actually, now that I think of, among all of us, you are the first to buy your own home.
Yeah, correct.
So are you a balcony guy or not? 因为他的 balcony 是最大的。
Yeah.
他的 balcony 是
很大，我的 balcony 很大，因为我的是 DBSS 来的嘛，
是
，Yeah， 所以很大那个 balcony，
I'm
来可以踢球啊，没有啦，没有。
Sucker for balcony
Same. So when I got my place right, that time I'm not in the real estate 嘛，所以我的 mentality 跟你们一样啊。Like I just want a place to stay for the rest of my life. I can die here, you know, raise kids here, you know. So my balcony was very big. I like balcony 嘛。Then 又没有什么 HDB blocking 啦，not very. The view is
not very close.
Yeah, not very close. Yeah.
Actually, now that you think of, 我是一个 balcony man.
Yeah.
So 我就买我这个家，我其实是没有 balcony 的。But because I'm such a sucker for balcony 我把我的 yacht 做成 balcony。
哇
Yeah.
很多人是把那个balcony 做成一个 enclosable area. 因为 for Singaporeans, some people they feel it's wasted space. But I think that's a traditional generation already. Our generation we love balconies, I feel. Yeah, because 家太小了，
对，
那个 outdoor area 要走下去，连你们都是明星的人在里面，是你们在balcony享受一下比较好。
Yeah， 真的。Sometimes you just enjoy the sun.
Yeah.
That's the first place I go when I wake up.
Yes.
在那边抽一个烟。
Then 晚上 friends were there.
Yeah.
I spend more time in balcony than I spend it on a living room or bedroom.
Yeah.
Sucker
Because
for
you
balcony.
basically you just don't like aircon, right?
I don't like
Yeah,
aircon.
you don't like aircon.
Sucker for balcony.
Yeah.
But 新加坡好看大间的有大的 balcony，要么没有，要么很贵。
对
Yeah.
Yeah. Not a lot of people want to pay for balcony lah, right? In Singapore.
Since 你这么讨厌 aircon，你家有没有 aircon？
有，
只是没有开。
有。I just on aircon this afternoon.
OK。
But you know why? Because it's the 天气的，太热了。
今天很天气嘞，今天。
It's 没变。When I on aircon
means you really jialat.
I really very jialat. The weather is very jialat already. I'm those type of person that 我可以不 on 我就不 on 了。When you see me on right, okay, 今天很jialat weather.
Maxi, you started, yours was sale of balance.
Correct.
Yeah.
Correct.
Which is a good move, I feel.
Correct.
Yeah, because for me, right, when I got my place, mine was a resale. Yeah, so people really make profit off me already, ma.
Yeah,
So let's say if I were to, back then I didn't think about selling it lah. So because if I sell, I probably won't make money one.
Yeah.
But for yours, usually you make lah.
It is really a miracle home because initially 我真的是想买 resale 的。Then resale you need to factor in maybe the lease not much left already. Because I was thinking to buy around
good location one, is it?
Jalan Besar area.
Yeah, the center,
actually
a
very
bit more
convenient.
central. Yeah.
Go to shoot, go everywhere, very convenient. But the house were kind of small. Then I found out there's also something called COV.
Yes.
Which is you have to pay extra by cash.
Yes.
Then 就慢慢想，哇，bit 不花。Then go.
I don't know all these terms.
COE basically is like cash over valuation.
Say my private.
And it's something that when you buy a house, you cannot pay using CPF.
Yes,
you must pay by cash.
That's because the
Correct,
bank cannot
correct.
match it or HDB cannot match it. The HDB don't come.
Yeah. So when you factor in this COV, then the remaining lease left, I think maybe I go try my luck lah. At this Sengkang area. Then thankfully I was quite lucky because although the grants I only managed to get EHG, but I got certain priority schemes. Because got one married scheme, got one child scheme, and also just nice near my parents.
Yes, proximity housing.
So total got 3 schemes to boost my
the chances
chances. 真的 boost now number 2 真的很 boost Yeah, then I get to stay with our friend living upstairs, the same stack. So really, 真的很 blessed now.
Yeah, really thank God.
Really
thank God.
Okay, shall we start our game?
Okay. In this game show, contestants will take turns to answer 3 questions chosen by their opponent. Each contestant will be given 10 seconds to figure out if the statement is real or not real, and give the answers by raising the corresponding signs. The contestant with the most points will be crowned the winner. If there is a tie, both contestants will attempt a tiebreaker, and the first contestant who answers the question correctly will be crowned the winner. Okay, let's go.
我问他
You first.
Okay, so
Then he
Maxi
got
first.
10 seconds to answer.
Yes, let's go.
What type of question?
Okay, you can use your CPF to buy commercial property, real or not real? 你连 commercial property 都不懂，对不对？
Commercial property 是那种可以变成店的啦。
对
吗？
对。
3, 2, 1.
Real. Okay.
CPF 可以用来买店，你别走就买了啊！
哇，你也知道哎，很厉害。
那你懂可不可以买？你问我中文给我那里懂，我以为可以用来买电视。CPF 我只知道 CPF 很好的吗？可以买，至少可以 买那个买那个嘛，哇，你懂不可以买这个？是不是可以买？是不是可以买？
应该不可以。
So the answer is cannot.
你又不跟我讲 CPF 很好了吗？人家讲你有 CPF， 你可以这个。
CPF 只可以买家
Residential,
properties,
commercial, industrial
yeah.
都不可以动的。
Yeah, commercial industry.
我懂，为什么你不懂？因为我们都没有 CPF 的。
哎，真的，我们没有
我们
CPF。
self-employed 嘛，self-employed 没有 CPF，
对，不要多 cash. Yes. Okay, so now the score is 0-0. So now will be Jasper asking Maxi the question.
Can you buy a resale condo even when you are under 35 years old? Real or not real?
Resale condo if you're under 35, real.
Absolutely correct. So condominium above the age of 21你就可以买了啦。
Yeah.
Okay.
因为是算有地段，
Yeah.
这个是真的是来考我。你 before 你35买对不对？
I bought a I bought a resale condo.
Yes.
Under 35啊？
Yeah.
Yeah.
你35岁买对不对？对
啊。
哇，这
为什么你
个真的是
不问我这个问题？
Okay, so now Maxi got the lead 1-0 is the score, right?
Yes.
Okay, go on, Maxi. Now for you to start picking a question to ask.
来啊，the difference between a DBSS 就是他那种家，OK？
DBSS。
你没有去过他的家？
Okay, basically DBSS is like a HDB.
Yeah.
哎，
but
你有 say already become the answer 哎。
No one answer.
no answer. It's a HDB, but it's developed by private developer instead of HDB.
Yeah.
So it's HDB or not HDB?
It is a HDB. It's governed by HDB laws lah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh, okay.
yeah.
So okay.
Okay. The difference between a DBSS and a HDB is that one is developed by HDB and one is developed by a private developer.
Yeah.
Hence, that
还没有完。
Hence, there is no 5-year MOP for DBSS because it is developed by a private developer. Real or
yes.
not?
Okay, the 10 seconds timer
那
starts
个问题
now.
就是没有 MOP，
Yeah.
这是没有 MOP。
Because 它是 developed by private developer.
对，
有 MOP， so 我要放 real or not？
如果是有 MOP 是 real or not real？ 我看一下，我看那个 question。
不要这样快啦，你可以给我问一下吗？这样多 abbreviation， 什么 DBSS、MOP、CPF，
说有 MOP 啦。
有就是 true。
Yeah.
true 啊。
有就是
There is no-
not real.
Because he just now said it's a HDB.
Yeah.
It's a HDB but built by private.
Yeah.
So it's still government
It's still
governed by
HDB laws.
HDB law.
Yeah.
So 有 MOP.
Okay, the answer is absolutely correct.
Yeah!
So of course DBSS being governed by HDB
Well,
laws, you say HDB, right?
yes,
So you
yes.
have to fulfill a 5 years
Yeah,
MOP
MOP.
period. Okay,
So it's
next
1-all.
1-all. Next question from
来
Jasper to Maxi.
给你一个很难的。
其他的不容易了。
而且我觉得我又很笨呢，而且我也懂蛮多。
懂了。
没有，因为我在你旁边，你变得比较聪明。
他们说今天的 question 比较难哎，是不是？
Yeah, a little bit. Yeah.
If you and your spouse buy a property together as co-owners, both names need not be on the loan. Real or not real?
Both names don't need to be on the loan 啊，应该是 real 啊。Yeah.
But it's you and your spouse buy a property together
Real 咯，real。
as co-owners.
Yeah.
Okay, the answer is absolutely correct.
Yep.
So you
Yeah.
can have 2 owners for a property, but 1 person taking the loan. But you cannot have 1 owner and then using 2 people's income. So that's it. Wow, that 2-1 now.
你们
Wow.
懂为什么吗？
为什么
因为是林北还的。
所以老婆名字没有在 loan 里面。
你的老婆没有 take loan 啊，是你 take loan 啊。
Yeah, I think so, right?
哦
Yeah.
很聪明
I realize
哎。
I'm like one pay. But 放 co-owner 有他的。
对对对
是
呀，
我记得了，记得
哇，真的你真的会抽诶你。
真的嘞，我是想。
Okay, so now the
Answer is
score is
2-1.
2-1. Right, so it's the
right.
last question from Maxi to Jasper
Yeah.
to see whether there can be a time or
Yes,
哦，
yes,
你
yes.
win already
我给你
Yeah.
追上来，我觉得比较好玩，这样问来问去比较多。
呀，你问 simple 的。
OK，我找一个容易的。
你问一下我住哪里啊？我答对。
Where is Charlie Go's address？
真的我也不。
没有啦，那是 not even a question。哇，还其实很难呢。Sorry 啊，We need to return the money we use from our CPF once we sell our flat. Real or not real？我干你那我都不懂哎，这要不要还呢？We need to return the money we use from our CPF.
That means the question is asking, let's say 你用 CPF 的钱来还你的屋子，then when you sell 的屋子 right, you need to return.
还没有。
啊，问题都没有问我啊！你滴什么？
给博啊！
Right, okay? So you use CPF to 还屋子, right? Then when you sell a property, you need to return the money that you used into CPF.
这跟 loan 有什么不一样？
grants 也是啊，grants 也是 included。
Yeah.
不用还。
不用还啊。
所以你要放那个 answer。Okay, we
Real or
have
not
10
real?
seconds.
说不用还是 real or
Let's
not
give
real?
Jasper a bit more time to think about it.
一定要还
Not real.
我帮你了，一定要还。
Okay, 10 seconds.
他们哪里
Let's
这样
go.
好？
他们什么？
他们哪里这样好？
我相信他们很好。
Let's find out 啊。
Real or not real?
他讲你讲不用还，哎，你讲要还，我讲不用还。
Then not real, yeah.
No need to
Not real.
return.
Okay, so the answer
Answer
is
is
wrong.
real, yeah.
Okay, because right, your CPF you actually have to pay back.
Yes.
Yeah, so your grants plus the CPF that you pay every single month
And the accrued interest.
plus the accrued interest of 2.6% has
Yes.
to go back to your CPF account.
Yeah.
That's the reason why 有些人他们买 property 他们还那个 mortgage 的时候他们用 cash，因为他不要太多 CPF lock in.
Yes.
Yeah, by age of 55 years old, if you fulfill a FRS, full retirement sum, clear, you can take out the money. Okay, so now the score is 2-1.
2-1, yes.
Now it's Jasper's time to ask Maxi one last question. Is whether is it 3-1 or going to be 2-1.
Yeah.
Okay, let's go.
OK。哎，你哪一个不会？
50-50 嘛，tikam 的。
哎，其实这个真的不懂他
OK
在讲什么，没有一句我听得懂。
OK。2013 to 2023, CCR. I don't even know what the hell is it. CCR pricing increased the least as compared to RCR and OCR. R or NR?
我跟你讲，这个每个 R 我都不懂什么 ，CCR 我不懂，RCR 我不懂，
还有 OCR。
Okay, so
I think not real. All these things don't even exist. This is not real. I've never heard of these things. RCR 没有听过 ，BCR 也没有 ，CR these are fake terms. Fake terms, so it's not real.
Not real. 哇，你乱讲都可以赢的话，我就活死了。
妈要骗我这个，
来，
都没有这些东西，后来都没有听过。
Okay, we explain to you. Explain to you what is CCR.
There's really such things.
yes,
Yeah,
okay,
yeah.
so CCR means core central region.
Yes.
RCR is rest of central region. Then OCR is out of central region. Okay,
yeah.
so like Yishun is in out of central region. Those type of 比较偏僻的地方 like Choa Chu Kang, Bukit Panjang, these are all out of central region. CCR, you're talking about Orchard.
Yes.
You're talking about maybe District 1 to Tanjong Pagar. You're talking about the central Chinatown part of it, also District 1, CCR. RCR can be places like part of Chinatown also a little bit, Toa Payoh, Balestier area,
Bishan,
area,
Boon
King, all these
my
are
area
RCR.
RCR.
Your area is
George
RCR,
yeah.
correct?
RCR.
Yes,
Yes, your
correct.
area
Your
is
area is
RCR.
RCR.
Okay, okay.
So the question here is, just to summarize simply, right? CCR properties, right? Did it perform better than RCR and OCR in the last 10 years?
他说 increase the least 啦，
Yes.
我觉得不可能啦，中间呢那可能 increase the least。
OK，
他
我
们最喜欢 increase 多了。
我觉得是real。
你都狗，你要我输。
我觉得是 real. I really because I bought mine at year 22, right?
Yeah,
Yes.
2022,
Yeah,
yeah.
I bought at 22. 他们有讲说那个 central
Okay, so the 10
area.
second timer is going to start right
OK， 你是住 East Coast 诶，East Coast 不是 Central 的，East Coast 是外面的
对
，outside
RCR
outside 的嘞。
RCR.
So
Okay,
RCR
I must
increase
give him
more.
a bit more background.
Not real.
Okay,
他
not
已经
real.
最算了，我看我怕。
他算
Okay,
你
so
可以
你要举
举
哪一个
Not real 啦。
？Not real.
So,
So a lot
so
of
you're
people.
saying the 中间 increase the
the
most.
most. Yeah.
Because in real estate investments, people always say location,
I see real.
and then Jasper also mentioned just now that, hey, actually, she believed that CCR didn't appreciate that much, right? So the answer that Maxi has given is actually wrong.
Yeah, you see?
So core central region in the past 10 years actually didn't perform as well as the out of central region and RCR.
See?
Yeah, the
Yes.
increase lah, the increase, the
Yes,
difference
so
is
learn
not
new
as
things,
big.
right? Correct.
I'm glad I lost so I can ask you again.
I just want to interact. Yeah, because when I was looking through property, I also thought that Orchard area, Central area 一定会有机会起的。
会起的 best, yeah.
But actually 他们讲说它起的
Price in
minimum。
对，因为
Yeah.
price in 了 and most of us we don't want to stay Orchard area, but we want to stay outside. We usually buying outside areas, right? Only maybe the foreigners. There's lesser foreign demand now in the core central region because 60% ABSD. And actually, fun fact, one of the condos in Orchard that bought all the way since the subprime 2008 when market crash. People say market crash good to enter, right? Lost millions of dollars until now. 15 years, best location, freehold, Orchard MRT, lost millions of dollars. So in real estate, it's not all about location.
Yes.
Yes, that's right. Okay, so 是 crown winner 就是2-1了嘞，其实。
多啊，对。
好了，
给
你还有
我
question，
啦
你还 OK，给你
我哎
one
呦
last
Okay,
one.
let's go
给你
for
赢
one
啦
more question.
Let's
Jasper.
get real, bro.
Yes.
Get real.
So it's either a tie at the end or it's going to be 3.
The more you ask, the more they know I'm very stupid.
Okay, let's go on to the next question.
来了啊。
Okay.
when looking for a property, you should not look beyond 15 years, as that is when lease decay happens. Lease decay 就是那个 lease 烂掉啊。And will not be able to hold value as well as the new launch or something younger, real or not real. 我再讲多一次。
你可以讲华文吗
Okay, okay.
He's talking about like properties, right? They are more than 15 years old.
more than 15
More than
years
15 years
old.
old, yeah.
对。
So you say more than 15 years old, right? The property, the price will decay lah.
对，就是
That means it will come down.
Your this property is leasehold or freehold?
Yeah.
Can be leasehold, freehold lah. Just treat both the same.
Yeah.
So can be both freehold or both leasehold.
Yeah.
Not real.
Not real ah.
为什么 not real？
你们要笑我。
actually 你想，actually 有一个 clue，一个 share 那个旧的价，actually 卖很贵，还要加那个 COV
OK 咯，那就 real 咯。
That means you think buying a new launch will be more profitable than?
因为它已经 saturated 在那边了嘛，15年。
Okay, okay.
somewhere 就已经在这个 price range 了。
So you're saying real lah, yeah lah.
你看，
Real.
除非他突然间建一个马来人在旁边了。
对对对。
还是多一个 Disneyland 在你的家旁边了。
对。
等你15年后，哇，那个东西就会起啊。
对对对。
more than that 应该不会了。
Okay, so 你 Genius right answer， 那个 timer 没有 start 了 ，but it's okay. That's real. Okay,
Real.
so the answer is it's false.
Not real.
你讲 not real 开始，你不知道？No. Then I convince myself to be real. Then you tell me I'm wrong.
Actually， 他的 instinct 蛮厉害的，他 always get 对的，but then 一直被 convince 到错。
actually 我懂，你有那个 answer， 但你答错。
没有了，我打错。
Okay, so it's not real. It's
Not real.
false,
Why?
right? Because
Why?
there are actually older properties
Yeah.
with when the newer properties in nearby, the PSF is way higher than older properties. In JNA Investments, we have this thing called a resale price gap analysis. We analyze so many different resale properties, and we realize one thing, right, is that some older resale properties actually profited more than new launches. That's
Yes.
one, right? So actually, entry price important. Number two, some properties older, 99 years, may have on-block potential as well. That's why, especially in prime areas. So 靠近 Jaspers 家那边有一个 development， 其实也是 went through en bloc，and that's the reason why Jaspers property prices went up.
Yeah, you bought that one, right?
Yeah, correct. Besides, we are neighbors.
Every day king kong kong. Can you faster move it or not?
哎，after 那个还有多一件是这样嘞，在我们旁边多一个 king kong kong。
他们在猜了。
No, like every day king kong. Then I go Malaysia work for what? It's because every day king kong what?
Right. Then 你又在那个 balcony 晒，一定有那个灰尘的。不要开 aircon 就是这样。
就这样哦。哎呀。
Okay, so the winner for our episode today
That's
is
right,
Maxi.
Okay, so thank you guys for being so sporty and good on this show.
Thank
right?
you for being on our episode.
Absolutely.
Really appreciate it, man.
Yeah. Any final thoughts about real estate investments that you want to say?
Now that I know you guys, then 改次就找你们咯。
哇
Yeah.
，solid.
Don't need to know, right? Property knowledge, just leave it to us, is it?
没有啦，就是 let the experts deal， 也要懂一点啦。It's good to be well informed。对对对，
是。
Sekali 你骗我钱呢？
讲你的 property 只可以卖来500，我可以卖800，然后我自己顺那个300啊。
送300进去。
Jasper, 你呢 How do you feel after the session?
I think most importantly, because we are going into this term called property, it's not a small value.
It's not. It's a big ticket item.
Yeah, it's a big ticket item. So, whoever that is helping you to do the investment in the property or helping you to find the right property or your dream home has to be trustable. And you have to find somebody that you can trust.
Yes.
Because it's very huge amount of money.
Correct.
And the potential of earning from it is also very high.
Yes.
Right? Or lose.
Correct. Yes.
So I think like me, as you can see from the game, I have no knowledge about property.
Yes.
So I'll definitely engage people that I know, like my friends or words of mouth.
Yes.
Yeah, so that's very important.
Yeah.
But don't totally rely on it.
Yes.
As somebody that want to buy, I should learn.
Yes, you should have your own knowledge also.
Have own knowledge.
不然
And
有
then
smoke 的呀。
don't get smoked by it.
对对
Yeah.
对。
你不要买了的，哎呀，这个骗你的，哎呀，那个哎呀是100万呢，Sekali100万呢，你这一生中你要还，人家都赚不回来的，哎呀都没料了，对不对？所以一定要找到一个你相信的人，我觉得这个是非常重要的。
Yeah, absolutely. I think one thing I realized about the guests that we have today is one of the best episodes we have. It's very, very funny, right?
Yeah, very,
because
very,
this is who they are, right? And that's the reason why they're so talented and so gifted.
Yeah.
So if you want to find out anything about Nirvana, there's going to be a link down below. below. Find out more about our artists over here, our celebrities over here. There'll be a link down below for you. Just click in, okay? They're amazing people, okay? So thank you so much for watching this episode.
Thank you.
Yeah, of Let's Get Real with our guests, right? And we hope to catch you for the next one. Bye-bye.
See you, bye-bye.